All in Sports Network. We love sports.
I totally forgot what my cold up. I was trying to remember it.
Oh, no.
So I'm going to need to do this intro again and cut that out.
I was ready.
I know. Well, all you have to do is show up. So, what was I going to say?
This is going to be a nasty one, a snarky one.
Snarky. Oh, okay. All right. Here we go. Intro again, and then we'll go.
All in Sports Network. We love sports.
What is it with the WNBA scheduling games at the same time as an NFL game from the same market? 2 weeks in a row. 2 weeks in a row, the Fever game has happened not exactly at the same time, but coinciding with the Colts game.
I guess they figure it doesn't, you can watch it later.
But why?
I don't know.
Why would you put people in that position? I feel like the WNBA is either too arrogant, not aware, or just that stupid.
Those are all negative. I bet their hands are tied. I bet it just is what it is. We don't know the behind the scenes.
Unbelievable. My name is Kevin.
I'm Alexis.
And we are the Unstable Blues. Happy to present All Indiana Sports as part of the All In Sports and Rogue Media Sports Networks.
Welcome back in. The Fever are moving on to the semifinals of the WNBA playoffs for the first time since 2015. They eliminated the Atlanta Dream, but do they have a chance against the Aces? What do you think?
We'll discuss as we
Let's
go all
in.
Follow us on TikTok and Instagram at All Indiana Sports and Twitter at All Indy Sports. And don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts. So, the game.
Yeah.
They went up and then they let it slip away toward the end.
I had my hands on my head. I don't know how many times.
Like that.
The intensity.
The last 5 minutes of the half were painful to watch. It just kind of dwindle and slip.
Yes, but I don't know.
Kelsey
I felt
Mitchell,
like
19 points in the first half alone. Woo!
That's incredible.
Yep. I mean, she keeps doing these crazy, incredible things. Ended with 24 total, so only 5 in the second half.
Yeah. The Dream did handle her better in the second half. They really, they went off the halftime and they're like, we've got to shut down this girl. Right. And they did. They did a good job of taking care of her and not giving her a lot of opportunity.
If you want to help shut down your little one for the night, Joi Baby Sleep Sacks can help you. Click the link in the description for more. You're welcome. Nice. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the starters for the Fever were in double figures on the night.
That's how you win a game.
And Aaliyah Boston had yet another double-double.
That's awesome.
And actually, no. Yes, double-double.
Okay.
Yeah, thought it was a triple-double. Yeah. It's not. 10 defensive rebounds. So she ended with 14 points, 12 rebounds. Pretty stellar although, once again, would you expect anything less? It's sort of like,
I know.
You expect
that's why I'm not saying much, because I'm like, I don't know that I would expect anything different from her.
Which is a shame, but
no, but it's awesome too.
Right.
When
the same thing with Kelsey scoring over 20.
Yeah, in those moments last night when the game was tight towards the end of the game, I kept thinking, and I said this to you, I was like, this is like a Peyton Manning thing, When am I jumping the gun a little bit on this? Okay, so this is like a Peyton Manning thing. Like 2 minutes left in the game, and Peyton Manning's our quarterback. Like, you don't worry.
Nope.
You know that they're like,
it's just gonna happen.
We're gonna win this game. This is when he plays best.
Yep.
So those type of players where they have you just feel safe when they're playing. You're like, yeah, you may lose, but you feel safe about losing for some reason.
Yeah.
But so I wish we had Caitlin to be able to. I feel like she is that Peyton Manning of the Fever. I feel like she is a safety. Yeah. I don't know. She's a clutch player. So
right, you got all the players on the bench all in street clothes because once again, 6 people. not available. 3 people in the starting lineup from the beginning of the season, not available.
Yeah.
2 players they brought in because those players are also not available.
I don't even know how they're going to do it.
So,
like, I seriously don't know how they're, like, sitting there not, like, clawing to be able to play. And like we mentioned, like, Caitlin Clark is probably at the point where she could play, maybe.
Yeah, but
and it's but she's already said that she's not playing anymore. So it's like, ugh.
And like you got all of these players and all of the camaraderie it takes to just come, the inclusivity it takes to bring players in and just plug in and allow them to do what they do and adjust to because Odyssey Sims is not the same player as Caitlin Clark. No. Not even close.
No.
And not even like the same kind of style, just not as good. No. It's entirely different.
Yeah.
So how do you work with that? How do you roll with that?
Those girls have adjusted to each other really well.
The resiliency that keeps coming up in so many different of the post-game games. And
I think that's coaching. I think that we haven't given Stephanie enough credit for the amount of coaching that she's doing for these women. It's not just about the game always, but like she's coaching women to be better in life. And I think that this season is definitely an example of what it can be to look better.
Yep.
A better version of yourself.
3-point percentage, not great, but also not great for the Dream. So that wasn't a big deal. The Fever were worse from the field by 9%, but free throw percentage. What do I always say wins late games? Free throws.
Because when you can do them when you're tired, that's when you win the game.
That's right. Free throw percentage 70% for the Fever, only 45% for the Dream. And can we just talk about the nature of playoff basketball?
Yeah.
And how it's physical.
Yeah.
And there's so many nobody likes it when they get a foul.
Right.
Nobody thinks they ever foul.
Yeah, but last night I felt like I said this, like there were fouls that I did not agree with, but those they made it even. They ended up it went both ways. Both sides I had calls that I was like, I don't know that we actually should have gotten that. But, whatever. So
it kind of balanced out.
Yeah, I do. I think
even the refs have to rebound from bad calls. An open goal rebounder can help you in your backyard with an open rebounder and goal setup. So click the link in the description for more.
People should tune in just for the transition for bits. I don't know.
Yep. So then after this series is now over and the Dream have been put to bed. We've already talked about Joi Baby sleep sacks.
You can't do that one again.
Nope. The question is, what do they have for the Aces now?
Well, I mean, that's the one thing that we were like, Asia Wilson. I mean, if we're going to do it, let's play the best.
Right.
Let's play who everybody says is the best.
We didn't want it from the beginning.
No.
Because they were on a hot streak. They had won 16 in a row.
But here's the thing.
The Storm had
we're coming off some fire, though.
Yeah.
And everybody's pumped up. And they are ready to go. And we have come too far not to at least make them work.
Right.
I don't know how many times.
What did Brady Turner say? We didn't come this far to not come this far.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I was like, yes, you took them.
Yep. And remember during the season, the Fever were 2-1 against the Aces. So they won the season series. And I believe at least 2 of those games were without Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
Including the one where they held the Aces to potentially the worst performance ever as a franchise with 54 points in that one back on July 3rd. That was when their coach was visibly frustrated and went solely with bench players.
Yeah.
I remember at the time I said that the goal here is you're not going to stop Asia Wilson.
Nope.
Asia Wilson is going to do what Asia Wilson does. So make sure you stop everyone else. And that's what Asia went for 20-something, almost 30.
Yeah.
Let her go.
Yeah.
I mean, don't.
Yeah, but if you don't focus on her.
But if you can shut
everybody else down from passing to her, for her to be able to get the ball to somebody, if you can cover that and defend that well, yeah.
Because basketball is a team sport.
Yeah.
You can't win it with just one person.
They have to play as a team.
Even
have
Kobe
no
Bryant,
choice.
even Michael Jordan. No one can
They're training as a team.
Yes, exactly. And Farmhounds can help you train your puppies with healthy treats. That's what we love at Country Mountain Dogs. You can click the link in the description for more on that. You're welcome. Thank you. So game 1 will be on Sunday, just after the Colts game starts, or right as the Colts game enters into the later part of the third quarter. So switch between, watch it later.
Yeah.
Listen to the Colts while you watch the Fever game.
Ooh, that's fun.
Listen to Matt Taylor and
then watch it later.
And then watch it later. Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Or watch the Colts game later, watch the Fever game, whatever.
Yeah.
Enjoy both.
Yeah.
At the same,
all of it.
Set up 2 TVs.
Ooh.
I don't know. Ooh, that's a little overstimulating, I think. But there you go. So this series goes 2. The last series went 1-1-1, right? And this one goes 2 in Vegas, 2 in Indy, and obviously the last 2 are if necessary because it's the first to 3 in this 5-game series in the semi-final. So exciting. Well, that's it for today. Liam and I will be back a little bit later with our preview of the Colts visit to Music City and the Titans. And then we'll be back next week with more Fever stuff and Colts stuff and IU football stuff because we just can't get enough.
This is Alexis.
And this is Kevin.
Reminding you to stay all Indiana.
All in Sports Network. We love sports.